Well, my keyboard's broken. I go to type out a sentence and a few keys aren't even working anymore. My guess is after 100,000 clicks or so, the metal terminals inside finally decided to give up, or the disgusting amount of dust and debris that I have in this keyboard. I mean, look at this thing.
Brother, what's that?
I was considering buying a new keyboard, but honestly, buying the base itself, PCB with the switches and keycaps, it's just too much work. I might as well just try to revive this thing and give it a good cleaning. The first step is to throw it away. I mean, taking off all the screws, and start taking off all the keys. I really like this JST double shot keycap, so I'll be keeping them. I'll soak all the keycaps in a water mixture that consists of Dawn dish soap and a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. We could go and clean off the PCB with some compressed air. And we'll grab some IPA and clean off the metal chassis. After that, we could start taking off all the switches. Now we could take it apart even further and separate the PCB so I could get access to the stabilizers. Then we could disconnect the cable, which is the USB-C, and get the panel out of the way. After that, we flip it back over. These stabilizers have seen better days, so let's get them removed. Now I will unscrew all the stabilizers and wipe off all the lube. Now we are wiping off all the lube from the PCB from the Band-Aid mod. And we could reapply some fresh lube right on the PCB. And I'm wiping off all the excess lube that was on there before. Then I will reapply fresh lube on both the housing and the metal stems. And then we rinse and repeat. Now we can lube up the housings and the stems. And then we want to get them back together. I will also apply fresh lube on the metal itself. And get them assembled. Now we'll reattach the stabilizers to the PCB. And now we'll reassemble part of the PCB. Now we can install the new switches. These are 𝗛𝘀𝗵𝘁. I found these switches on a website called M.2. It's super easy to find any specific switch that you wanted, or you could see any categories that they fit into. And a lot of them come factory pre-lubed, which is really nice if you don't want to take apart over 100 switches. Once those are in, I noticed that some of the foam pads were worn and have no cushion, so I replaced them with new ones. Links to anything that I use can be found in the description if you are interested. Next, we could get the PCB back in the case. And button it all up. After these keycaps have dried, we can finally put them back on the keyboard. And of course, I didn't forget about the volume knob. After hooking it back in, it now sounds a lot better and I don't have any keys that don't work. And now I have a fully rebuilt keyboard with the 𝗛𝘀𝘵𝗵𝘁 milky yellows, and this will last me another 2 to 3 years before I have to replace them again. That concludes this video. If you're still watching, consider leaving a like and subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. I'll see you in the next one.